damn, for a digital console, this thing is still just as big as the normal PlayStation 5. Let's get into it. So, the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. This is the most difficult version of the PlayStation 5 to obtain, which is insane. You'd think the one with the disc drive would be harder to obtain, which, granted, the PlayStation 5 in general is, if you try to get this through retail means, is damn near impossible. Unless you're following Wario64, who, gives you the heads up on, when they drop, where they're dropping, and has links where you can go ahead and just, add it to your cart and go ahead and check out. You got to be on it, though. But yeah, the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition is, for some reason, insanely difficult to find. It's sold out. It's been sold out. Like, even if you're able to get through to Sony's, they do an email invite to purchase a PlayStation 5. Even then, you really can't find one, and it's just absolutely insane. For me, as a content creator, I feel that the PlayStation 5 Digital makes more sense for me than the one with the disc. And the reason I say this is because I get a lot of review copies of games, which are digital downloads. Last time I was actually using the disc drive on my PlayStation 5 was when I was playing Returnal, of which the disc is still in the PlayStation 5 now. Like, I just haven't used a disc on my PlayStation 5 because I don't have a need to use one. I get review codes every single week, multiple times within a week. Sometimes, a week is seven days. 4 or 5 of those days I'm getting review copies of games for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, the Switch, and yeah, I don't use physical media, which is why I feel like the PlayStation 5 Digital and the Xbox Series S make a lot of sense for someone like me. Now, for the regular consumer, I don't know if it makes a lot of sense because some people like buying physical media. But then again, you have a lot of people that are more comfortable buying games digitally now, especially with so many sales. Like, PlayStation constantly has sales on the PlayStation Store. So I feel like a lot of people are probably more comfortable just buying digital media. Maybe that's why it got out of stock. I don't know. Anyways, long story short, in this video, we're going to be covering this. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and impressions on it. I'm already kind of doing that now. Yeah, so with that being said, again, I'm Mekel, Kasanova Hawaii content creator. If you enjoy my content, make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't already. Ding the notification bell. That way you stay up to date on all the latest and greatest content that comes from this channel. Share it with someone you think would enjoy it. And if you want to, we got some amazing merch, some really dope merch. If you want to pick up some, some shirts, hoodies, cups, tapestries, pillows. Yeah, I got pillows and more. Then head on over to TeePublic or Teespring. Links for those are down below. Get yourself some swag. A lot of sales are going on right now, so make sure you go and pick it up for yourself. If you want to support further, we do have Patreon, which this channel would not be able to function without my Patreon supporters and my channel members. So if you want to support either of those ways, those links are down below as well. All that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the PlayStation 5. And this is going to be a more informal video where I'm just kind of talking about it. Because I've done a review for both Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. So with me already having reviewed the PlayStation 5, that's really not a whole lot for me to talk about here. So refer to that if you want more details. But this is just more of an off the cuff of my opinion of the PlayStation 5 version. Let's get into it. things about the PlayStation 5 that I really, honestly, it kind of makes me wonder, did it need to be as big as it is? I mean, even without the disc drive, this is still a fairly large console. You can see here, this is still a fingerprint magnet. And this disc thing for the stand, I think it's stupid. But it is what it is, right? It's kind of how they want to make it. And, you know, when you're trying to lay it flat, you got to put the disc, mount it with a bracket to here, and it doesn't stay in, it comes out. It's really frustrating overall, but as it is, out of the box, you know, I know it says that you've got the 825 gigs, or this is a 1 terabyte console. 825 gigs are available. I think it's technically 670 or 650 or 635 gigs are actually available. If you're going to play a lot of AAA titles, you know, if you're a casual AAA only type of gamer, you're going to run out of space. So long as you're able and comfortable with like deleting games off your drive, you can put Call of Duty, Demon's Souls, Returnal, Spider-Man, Remastered, as well as Miles Morales. Some like Guilty Gear. You could also have like Madden, and maybe one other game, which I would say would probably be Ratchet and Clank, because the game is amazing. And then you're kind of capped off. You're capped there. You'll probably have like 20 or so gigs left. But if you're like me and you rotate through games quickly, like I rotate through games just because I'm always reviewing something, then it's not really an issue. It is an issue if you're storing your PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 digital, because they eat up a lot of space. In that case, get an external drive. I would say probably get something safe like 2 terabytes, 4 terabytes, and put all your PlayStation 4 games on there that you actually will be playing. I have, with the PlayStation 5, the disc edition, I've got a 8 terabyte hard drive connected to that for my PlayStation 4 games. Got a 2 terabyte external hard drive for this one. So like I keep a lot of my games on there. Certain games I do keep internally on the hard drive. So like my fighting games, you guys know I'm into fighting games a lot, and racers like Gran Turismo. I keep those on here just because I want the faster loading speed, and I just want to get in and out. This doesn't have. I kind of wish PlayStation 5 had quick resume. Didn't have that, but because the SSD is so fast, you're not really ever waiting around for the games to load. But just understanding that, I mean, the other thing too, a lot of people think that you would be in a disadvantage of getting this over the disc-based console. Keep in mind that disc consoles right now, like the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 5, even the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One back in the day, they were effectively, these are nothing but DRM discs. They're keys. You know, they let the console know that, hey, you own the key to actually playing the game. So even if you have a disc, you're not really playing off the disc downloads onto the console, and then the disc allows you to play the game. So in a sense, I would say it doesn't really matter whether you go with the disc-based or the digital one for gaming. However, there's always caveats, right? So the caveat I would say for the disc version of this is if you like to use Blu-ray disc, or you like to just watch DVDs or anything like that, that's where you get the advantage of having the disc-based version, which is $100 more than this one. This one's $399, that was $499. Unless you go with scalpers who are probably starting at like $700 for this, or $800 for this, then $1,000 for that. Fuck scalpers, don't buy anything. But if you're like me and you're purely digital, I know that's gonna be something people are like, yeah, you don't own anything. Yeah, but the type of lifestyle I live, digital works for me. So if you're gonna be a digital gamer, go with this. You know, get your movies digitally, stream them. Man, I don't really know the last time I bought a movie. Everything I watch is streamed, like my TVs, shows, anime, movies. I just stream everything. Or I buy it through Amazon Prime and it just sits on my Prime account. And and watch it from there. I guess I'm trying to figure out, am I answering the question, is there a benefit to buying this over the other? And I don't feel like I'm fully answering that question because I think it's a personal preference. It really comes down to that. Do you prefer just having a digital platform versus having one that has access to physical media? If you don't care about physical media, get this. If you care about physical media, get the other. And as far as like expandable storage, you can, it's convoluted, but you got to pop off the casing. You had to have a certain speed for your M.2 SSD. You also have to have a heatsink because it gets really hot. Because I'm a tech head, I find it easy to just pop it off and install the M.2 SSD. But for the casual consumer, that's not easy. And I think that's oversight of Sony. I don't think they thought about that fully through. But yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on this. I like it. Works for me. I like having a digital console. This is actually the one I wanted to get. And it took me almost a year to get it. So it's like, I mean, I had other opportunities to get it, but like I didn't want to pay scalpers. And sometimes I just didn't have the money to get it. But thankfully I was able to get this one. But anyways, this video, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the PlayStation 5 digital? Would you get this? Would you get the regular one? Are you integrated digitally for your entire setup, or do you still use physical media? Whatever your thoughts are, let's get the conversation going in the comment section below. Do you think this could have, and I guess this is a question for the video, given that the Xbox Series X is so much more powerful and smaller, do you think Sony could have made the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 digital smaller? Especially PlayStation 5 digital. Do you think they could have made that smaller? Whatever your thoughts are, let's get the conversation going in the comment section below. If you want to take it further, we do have Discord as well as Guild It. Links for those are in the description below. And if you want to pick this up, I will have the Best Buy link as well as the Amazon link. Only purchase it if it's at retail value. Don't pay scalper ridiculous pricing. Other than that, I'm happy to have another PlayStation in my household. I think at this point, this is the fourth PlayStation 5 I have. First digital, and the other three are disc-based. So I've got now three. One here that I use for, this is my main PlayStation 5. One in the living room, just because my wife and I both use PlayStation 5. This is the one I use for my secondary office. So, and then she's got her own too. If you haven't already, make sure you sub to the channel, leave the notification bell, that way you stay up to date on all the latest great content that comes from this channel. And also, if you want to support and get some really dope merch, we got some cool merch over on TeePublic and Teespring. Get yourself some hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, get some pillows, some tapestry if you want. I got some really sick designs. I got the Mono Unlimited, I got the Aloha build, I got my CM Punk Best in the World style Aloha built shirts, as well as my own one with my logo on it. So go check those out on TeePublic or Teespring. Also, I got channel memberships. We got Patreon, we got Subscribestar, we got Coffee. If you want to support in that way, if you really enjoy the content, you want to keep the show going, there you go. Shout out again to everyone who supports this channel, my channel members, my Patreons, the people that do super chats, the people that come through on my streams. You people are amazing. Thank you so much. You really show me a lot of love and help keep the show going and allow me to continue to pursue my passions as a content creator and independent journalist. So I really appreciate you guys. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm going to get back to playing some PlayStation 5. So yeah, deuces wild, too sweet, be the elite. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Mahalo for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate your support by those of you who like the videos, who watch them, who subscribe. And for those of you who are my Patreon supporters, thank you for your continued support because you help make this possible. If you enjoy my work and you'd like to support what we do have Patreon on patreon.com/Mekel Kasanova. We also have Coffee as well as Subscribestar. So there's various methods if you want to support the work that we do here. We also have channel membership, so make sure you check that out. That way you get up to date on all the latest and greatest content that comes here, and first, and exclusive content as well. And if you enjoy the work that I do and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, Mekel Kasanova, Hawaii content creator. I hope to see you on the next one. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ding the notification bell. And all that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.